Yeah. Good morning, everybody. After free, I want you to repeat for me. God bless Dominica. After free. 1, 2, 3. God bless. A little louder. You can do that better, you know. After free. 1, 2, 3. God bless Doma. Rise. Plans this year to get on bad and unruly. But things have changed so drastically, can't fit with the passy. But take a look at things right now, if not impossible, by giving thanks to the Father, the Almighty Creator. Some people don't see the next day. You should give thanks for what you have. Some don't have a payday, give thanks for the little that you got. Go down on my knees and pray, giving thanks for the rising, oh yeah. Look up to the heavens and hear me singing. I give praise. I give praise. I give praise. I give praise. Yo, DJ lock back, spin and pull up. Never had nobody hold my hand and come up, but thanks to the bedroom, always support. My day ones them never sell out. You hear me? My rod and dice have may comfort me. The Almighty walks here beside me. I am a blessed youth, Father, grateful for all that you do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Never look down on nobody. Always bang that in the world. Gratitude is what I'm preaching, and I know you understand. I come from a humble place. Some may say I was saved by grace. Look up to the heavens and hear me singing. I give praise. I give praise. I give praise. I give praise. I give praises, praises, praises. Praises, praises, praises. Merci, body. Ou sauve-moi. I give praises, praises, praises. Praises, praises, praises. Everybody sing the chorus with me. Loud, sing. Come. Never look down on nobody. Always help out if you can. Gratitude is what I'm preaching, and I know you understand. I come from a humble place. Some may say I was saved by grace. Look up to the heavens and hear me singing. I give praise. I give praise. I give praise. I give praise. A little prayer. Father, I give you praise, family, friends and friends. I'm going to ask you to guide, going out and we're coming in. Give thanks. Name I pray. Some people don't see the next day. You should give thanks for what you have. Some don't have a payday. Give thanks for the little that you got. Go down on my knees and pray, giving thanks for the rising, oh yeah. Look up to the heavens and hear me singing. I give praise. I give praise. Sing with me. Praise. I give praise. Thank you very much.
And that was praise by Mr. Benji, Wayne Benjamin. And now we wait for the end.
I wasn't satisfied with a round of applause. Let's give it up for Mr. Benji.
He did a great performance, didn't he?
That song is a little better.
Thank you, Mr. Benjamin.
Your Excellency, Charles A. Savre, President of the Commonwealth of Dominica and Mrs. Savre.
Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Dominica and Mrs. Skerrit.
Honorable Joseph Isaac, Speaker of the House of Assembly and Mrs. Isaac.
Honorable Octavia Alfred and Mr. Alfred. Minister for Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training and National Excellence and Mr. Alfred.
Honorable Members of Cabinet and Spouses.
His Excellency Lin Xianjiang, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to the Commonwealth of Dominica.
Mrs. Chandler Hyacinth, Permanent Secretary, Minister for Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training and National Excellence.
Other permanent secretaries and spouses.
Ms. Adicia Burton, our youth speaker.
Representatives of international organizations.
Dr. Jeffrey Blaise, Acting Chief Education Officer.
Other officials of the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training, and National Excellence.
Awardees.
Distinguished guests.
Members of the media.
Fellow Dominicans.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, Dominica.
Bonjour, jeune moun Dominique.
I am Darren Lloyd.
And I am Lakia Joseph.
And we are
your
hosts for this year's National Youth Rally.
Let me hear you say, yeah, yeah. Rain falling, all you cool, man. This year, our home, our Dominica, is celebrating 44 years as an independent nation. Ecstatic to celebrate together. This year's independence celebrations are being held under the theme, One Dominica, One People, One Vision. Today's National Youth Rally will be like none other, as we will be recognizing the annual achievements of our young trailblazers over the past 3 years due to the ramifications of the COVID-19 pandemic.
This year's youth address will be delivered by a profoundly dynamic young lady, Miss Adicia Burton. Miss Adicia Burton currently serves as the Kalinago representative for the National Youth Council of Dominica, Miss Kalinago 2022, a national women's volleyball champion, a member of the Carifuna Cultural Group, former valedictorian at the Cassibruce Secondary School, vice president of the Kalinago Youth Council, and very importantly, advocate for indigenous youth. Ms. Burton has been positioned at the top of our featured speaker among our pool because of her contributions to the preservation of cultural heritage among youth in the indigenous community and communities in Dominica by extension. Ms. Burton would not be the typical speaker or the typical youth delivering remarks, and this positions her to be an example, not just for the youth who look like her, but every young person across our great nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, students and well-wishers, please welcome this year's youth speaker, our Kalinago princess, Miss Adicia Burton. Let's make her feel welcome.
Your Excellency Charles Savre, President of the Commonwealth of Dominica and Mrs. Savre, Honorable Roosevelt Skerritt, Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Dominica and Mrs. Skerritt, Honorable Joseph Isaac, Speaker of the House of Assembly, Honorable Octavia Alfred and Mrs. Alfred, Minister for Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training, and National Excellence. Honorable members of Cabinet and spouses, His Excellency Lin Xiangjiang, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to the Commonwealth of Dominica, Mrs. Chandler Hyacinth, Permanent Secretary, Minister for Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training, and National Excellence. Other permanent secretaries and spouses, representatives of international organizations, Dr. Jeffrey Blaise, Acting Chief Education Officer, other officials of the Ministry of Minister for Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training, and National Excellence, awardees, distinguished guests, members of the media, fellow Dominicans, ladies and gentlemen, Mabrika, Mabrika, and greetings to all on this blessed and grandiose occasion. Today is indeed a cause for celebration as we commemorate our 44th year of our independence as a nation under the theme, One Dominica, One People, One Vision, a theme that equates to our unity. As a 2022 Miss Kalinago contestant and subsequent winner, I chose to highlight the importance of unity and the integration of our people. So, to me, it is my greatest honor and privilege to be able to address you all as youth speaker of the 44th National Youth Rally under this specific theme. Unity is the virtue of oneness or togetherness. Martin Luther King said, and I quote, "We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools." My performing talent as a contestant was a play where we saw an escalated situation of two Kalinagos fighting for land ownership. One then decides she has had enough and takes action against her neighbor. However, when she comes to the spiritual rock of Antrizal, she is warned by the great ancestors to put aside the pettiness and grudges, forgive her neighbor, and encourage our people to return to their original unity. The principle of unity establishes harmony and peace in both society and the nation, and also teaches the lesson of forgiveness. This year's theme, One Dominica, One People, One Vision, is about unity. But that isn't a concept that is entirely new to us. Unity has been evident in our history. We are one people. Whether we are of Kalinago or African heritage, we are one Dominica. A few years ago, during the independence celebration, before I joined the Carifuna Cultural Group, I witnessed a traditional performance done by that group. And some young individuals mimicked them as if our culture were a joke. That was a very hurtful moment for me as a young individual of Kalinago descent. So this is why I would like to use the opportunity to remind the youth the importance of being culturally sensitive. Ever since, I have become a member of that cultural group with a dedicated mission to changing the mindset of our youth by being a role model. We have become comfortable and experts at separating ourselves from each other and tearing each other down, perpetuating racism amongst ourselves. As the youth, let us be different and exercise tolerance and respect as we lift our beautiful island higher. We can see the negative impact of working against each other, but do we truly know the power of what we can create when we stand as one? Independence is a time to remember our rich history as a people. It has been our collective effort that has led us to establish independence as a nation. The Kalinago, the Africans, and the Europeans have been very influential and spun the wheel behind the creation of our vibrant, unique Creole culture that cannot be experienced anywhere else in the world. It is our united effort that has led to our survival as a people. For centuries, we, the Kalinago, stood as one with the escaped slaves to resist the efforts of the invading colonists and shared our knowledge about the environment and a useful flora and fauna. We were able to help each other because unity has always defined who we are. Being our brother's keeper is bred into our very souls. So you are not just Kalinago and just that. You are not African and just that. Dominica, you are a melting pot, the best of cultures intertwined. Kalinago, African, European, you are Dominican, and that is who we are as a people. Often, we believe that diversity is the enemy of unity, but no. In fact, we can achieve greater unity if we foster an atmosphere of inclusion and respect for diversity. In diversity, different individuals have different strengths. Unity utilizes the strengths of everyone while eliminating their weaknesses. We must remember that it is the unique attributes of individuals that shape our community and make us one Dominica. Our diversity is what makes our potential, when united, greater. It is our differences that make us a functional society. Like no finger of a palm is the same, and each has its own use, but they come together to execute a purpose flawlessly. Lastly, differences, whether great or small, are a natural part of the flow of life. We are an evolving ecosystem. Though we may be molded with altered perspectives and values, like any ecosystem, we are just as dependent on each other for our survival and prosperity as a nation. If we are fighting amongst ourselves, that means we are distracted from the true issues that affect us. Today, we face many adversities. The threat of climate change, gang violence, drugs, and child abuse, to name a few in our society. As the youth, we have long been told that we are the future, but we are so much more. We are the present. Let us stand together bravely to see the changes we want brought about. When chaos or conflict arises in life, let us see it as an opportunity to reclaim our strength as a people with a common vision by doing the right thing and not necessarily doing things the right way. Too many times we are bound by laws and rules that are arcane and no longer serve the common purpose of unification and progress. As individuals and as a nation, we need to stand back, look within ourselves, look at every situation from a different perspective, and do a genuine introspection of our approaches to our personal and communal development, and by extension, national development. Let us rediscover our original unity and take responsibility in seeing through our vision as Dominicans to create a more authentic future and restore a balanced and harmonious Dominica with and for one another. To the students today, I wish you the best of luck in your demonstrations that you have worked so hard on. I thank you all for this wondrous opportunity of a lifetime in addressing you at the 44th National Youth Rally. I thank the organizers and Ms. Ashma McDougall, President of the National Youth Council of Dominica, for nominating me as a youth speaker today. I hope this speech will leave a lasting impression on those who have cared to listen. Let us grasp the hands of those who came before us and the hands of those who will come after us, because only as a united people can we move forward as one Dominica, one people with one vision. Ayahora, I thank you.
And that was Adicia Burton giving our youth address
Unity
today.
recognizes the strengths of everyone while eliminating weaknesses. Powerful words. Thank you to Ms. Burton for words of inspiration and confidence.
And just to remind, Linda, just to remind our listeners
as we welcome the
and
St.
viewers
Luke's
that
Boys
they can
Choir
see and
to
hear
deliver the
this
patriotic song
2022
entitled
National Youth Rally, 2022 National 2020.
The St. Luke's Boys Choir, everybody, singing What Service Shall We Render Thee?
Miss Josie, don't you think this was an exciting rendition from the St. Luke Boys Choir?
Most certainly. I think I need to take a trip to the St. Luke's Primary to get some singing lessons. That was amazing. The way they...
Me as well. I must attest to that.
This year's feature address is a very important segment of today's planning, vocational training, and national excellence to deliver the feature address.
Okay, please have your seats.
Once again, we want to say good morning and welcome to all of you joining us. Steve Vidal there, assisted by Linda Martin and Kevin Scott, your announcers. We are just holding on. Kevin will be here shortly to continue the broadcast. We now go across to the podium to join the Minister of Education.
Dominica and Mrs. Sovereign, Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Dominica, Honorable Joseph Isaac, Speaker of the House of Assembly, honorable members of Cabinet and spouses, Leader of the Opposition, Honorable Lennox Linton, His Excellency Lin, the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to the Commonwealth of Dominica, Mrs. Chandler Hyacinth, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training and National Excellence, other permanent secretaries and spouses, Ms. Adicia Burton, Youth Speaker, representatives of international organizations, Dr. Jeffrey Blaise, Acting Chief Education Officer, other officials of the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training and National Excellence, awardees, distinguished guests, members of the media, fellow Dominicans, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. The celebration of the achievement of our young people signifies a special moment for the Ministry of Education. I thank God for allowing me to speak to you today, my first youth rally as Minister of Education. Let's recall the story of David and Goliath. Young David defeated that giant who had everything, the support, the grounds laid out in his favor, and the weapons. This narrative is very relevant for you, the youth, who encounter so many challenges in life. David's father said he was just a young boy who could not do much, and David's brothers didn't think he was capable. Sometimes, those from whom we expect encouragement are those who fail us first. Firstly, as you celebrate this day, forgive those who have disapproved of you because you are young, and be grateful for those who cheer you on and appreciate your youthful intelligence and energy. This administration makes it our business to embrace the youth, to hear from you, to listen to you, to address your needs and concerns, and to implement some of your ideas and suggestions. I am elated to see so many of you here today, despite the weather, to embrace the opportunity to showcase your ambitions, talents, and skills, to give a clear indication of your commitment to the development of our culture and heritage, and to honor your civic responsibility as citizens of the Commonwealth of Dominica. The past 2 years have been especially trying for education globally due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Unlike many countries around the world, Dominica stood resolute in our determination to ensure continued engagement of students using multiple modalities. We exercised resilience as we taught and learned online. Parents grappled with issues spanning from childcare and supervision at home to assisting their children with the online platform. But we persevered. Well done, Dominica. Well done. We are proud to inform the world that the Commonwealth of Dominica remains one of the shining examples within the region of how schools can work with parents and students online. Reviews from parents across Dominica and from other educators within the region, and our results in both national and regional assessments provide further justification that we did well as a people. You, the young people, you are Dominica's tremendous and essential assets. Therefore, we applaud your influence during the COVID-19 pandemic. You were well involved in combating the spread of the virus and working to mitigate and address the pandemic's impacts. You wrote the songs and the choral speeches. You created the jingles and the videos, and many of you proved that you could still excel even in the face of adversity. We saw improvements in all national and regional assessments. Dominica performed 6.55% above regional average in CSEC-CXC. 37 of our students received 6 ones and above, and some obtained as many as 10, 11, 13, and even 14 ones. Let us give our schools a round of applause for excellent performance. Overall, the advances made in ICT in education over the past decade have been tremendous. 30 students are now enrolled in our robotics program. We highly commend the team who participated in an international robotics competition in Switzerland, where they gained valuable exposure. We believe that you can transform this country as actors in achievement of sustainable development, resilience, and fighting the effects of climate change. Therefore, we work to establish pathways to tackle the issues you face. We implore you all to look at the bigger picture and ponder on the future that we envisage for you, a future of hope and prosperity. Don't be daunted by the obstacles on the path, and give idleness and negativity no room. We attained universal primary and secondary education. Tuition at the Dominica State College is paid by the government, and when necessary, students receive transportation allowance to facilitate their attendance at college. We have also created a GATE, Government Assistance for Tertiary Education. The budget allocation towards tertiary education for the academic year 2021-2022 was over 11 million EC dollars. In addition to the financial assistance, the government awards merit-based scholarships to the top performers in each faculty of the Dominica State College, and we continue to facilitate fully funded scholarships from government bodies and organizations. people will be ready to work in the jobs, the new international airport, the digital, blue and green economy, dollars. We thank our parents from Tibo, Sineku, Kalibishi, Tetmon, Belvishope Primary, and Goodwill Secondary for your patience. Your school is coming soon. The construction of these schools is financed by the People's Republic of China at a tune of US $30 million. As we celebrate our cultural heritage, let me ask you, the youth, to also celebrate your heritage as it pertains to your education. Most of you sitting in the stands were born and raised under the reign of the Dominican Labour Party, and the tendency is to believe that all you have inherited and all you are enjoying were always there. And this leads to the attitude of taking things for granted. The provisions that are made for the vulnerable students in the system should not be taken for granted because none of this existed before 1995. School transfer fees, assistance with payments of CSEC and other fees, transportation, school feeding, uniforms, textbook scheme, and the Net for All program, which allows a family with students in the house to pay only $10 monthly for internet, and that is just to name a few. I admonish you to guard this heritage and continue to give your best as you take advantage of these programs which are in place to help you as you leave a stronger inheritance for those who are to come. We are already reaping benefits of the newly created positions and structure at our government secondary schools through improved accountability and supervision. A similar revision within the primary public schools is under consideration. 1,660 teachers have received their appointments, and the process is ongoing. This is part of the ongoing comprehensive organization review and reclassification of the public service of Dominica, and it is also part of our of teaching and learning. I express my deepest gratitude and appreciation to the Prime Minister, Cabinet colleagues, officials of the other ministries, and officials of the Ministry of Education, principals, teachers, parents, for your contribution in the development of our young people. As we celebrate our students' successes, we thank our valuable partners who have collaborated with us over the past years. All local, regional, and international entities, organizations, educational institutions, and friendly countries who stand by us in good times and especially in bad times. Despite the time constraints, we make special mention of Jay's Bookstore, OECS, UNICEF, World Bank, the People's Republic of China, the Republic of Cuba, and the government of Canada. These collaborations can only result in the overall growth and development of our human resource. We thank our youth for your splendid performances that you will put on today, and all your contribution towards the success of our independence celebration over the last month. The Ministry of Education will continue to implement programs to ensure we build individuals who are not only subject intelligent, but who are patriotic, psychosocial competent, financially wise, creative, and innovative. We extend special congratulations to all those who will be awarded today. I encourage all of you to bring your youthful energy, your vision, your innovation, your decision-making in health, education, infrastructure, and bringing an end to child abuse and violence against women. I want you to have what I call pop-up ability. When the world beats you down, find a reason to get back up again. Be a person of excellence. Give it your best shot, even when no one is looking. Practice healthy self-management. Eat well, stay active, help at least one person, expecting nothing in return. Now, I return to my David and Goliath story. I assure you today that you can defeat this Goliath. David had 5 stones in his bag. What do you have? I encourage you to put these 5 stones in your bag. Pray in the name of Jesus. Power of the Holy Ghost. Plan, prepare, and practice. Then be reassured that your government, under the proficient leadership of the Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, is doing everything to set the grounds in your favor. We continue to give you the tools and weapons that you need to succeed. And so, we are cheering you on. So face these giants confidently. Feel free to speak to your principal, teachers, school counselors, parliamentary representatives, your minister, and of course, your prime minister, because we are here for you. Remember, that which does not kill us only makes us stronger. And just as Marie Curie said, nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time for you to ask your questions and clear all your doubts about how you can achieve your goals and make your dream a reality. Now is the time to understand more so that you may fear less. Now is the time to search deep inside of you for the answer to this question: what service shall we render thee, Dominica we love? Move ahead. Don't even think about giving up. I wish everyone a happy and safe 44th anniversary of independence as we continue our celebrations. Indeed, we are one Dominica, one people, one vision. God bless you. Jesus loves you and I love you too. Good morning.
That was Dominica's Minister of Education, Octavia Alfred,
Mr. Lloyd,
addressing us this morning during the feature address. A good time to remind our listeners that today's broadcast is made possible through the following. We have the National Cooperative Credit Union, NCCU. We also want to remind you of the mortgage blast that they have, NCCU, 4.5%. And it's a good time for you to visit the NCCU for consolidation of your loans and everything else that you would need. The Marigot Cooperative Credit Union, thank you so much. The Jay's Bookstore, we heard mention of Jay's by the Minister. Also Adams Health Care and Kyrie TV. Good time to say good morning to Kevin Scott of the National Youth Council, and they'll take you through the places. Linda and Kevin. Good morning, Kevin. Welcome.
Good morning, thank you. Good morning, thank you, Steve.
National Performance Awards 2021.
At the moment, we are about to begin the presentation of awards to 31 individuals who have contributed to education. This will be presented by the Honorable Octavia Alfred, the Minister for Education, and of course the Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, the Prime Minister as well.
Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training, and National Excellence. Okay, so for the Schools Sports Awards, the first award, Most Outstanding Female Athlete at the 2022 Independence Athletics Meet. Trenice Hamilton of the Dominica State College. Congratulations.
So proud of you. Testing.
Okay, so after you collect your award, please pass behind the minister. Most Outstanding Male Athlete of the 2022 Independence Athletics Meet. Addison James of the Northeast Comprehensive School. Congratulations. Champion males at the 2022 Independence Athletics Meet. Dominica Grammar School. Congratulations. Champion females at the 2022 Independence Athletics Meet. Isaiah Thomas Secondary School. Congratulations to you. The next award is a very special award. Thea Lafort Gatson for outstanding performance in the 2022 Commonwealth Games, Women's Triple Jump. Thea Lafort Gatson, our national triple jumper, has made us all so proud. She started off by making history, being the first female athlete from Dominica to win a Commonwealth Games medals, set two national records with a leap of 14.2 meters at the Penn Relays. She set the Organization of the Eastern Caribbean States, OECS, outdoor record of 14.38 meters in 2019. In February of 2020, she surpassed the Olympic standard by a centimeter and became the first woman from the OECS to make the Tokyo 2020 standard. At the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, she was the first female Dominican athlete to compete in 2 consecutive Olympic Games. There, she set another new national record and personal best with a leap of 14.6 meters. In 2021, at the Commonwealth Games, she won bronze with a jump of 14.52 meters. There, she surpassed her national record and logged the best jump globally for that year. She jumped 14.62 meters to secure first place at the recently held Dr. Martin Luther King Collegiate Invitational at the Albuquerque Convention Center in New Mexico, setting a new mark in the United States and the best mark by any triple jumper in the world for 2022. Give a huge round of applause for Thea Laffour Gatson.
Yes. Miss Thea Laffour Gatson, our national hero.
Congratulations. Okay. The next category of awards, Grade 6 National Assessment Awards. Okay, so this will also be presented by the Minister of Education, Honorable Octavia Alfred. Top Grade 6 National Assessment Students, 2020. Anelia Birmingham, a former pupil of the St. Martin Primary School. She is now a student of Form 3 at the Convent High School.
And there goes the first recipient for the Grade 6 National Assessments.
And this award is being presented by the Minister of Education, Honorable Octavia Alfred.
Congratulations. The next award goes to Jerusha Olivache, a former pupil of the Roseau Primary School. She is now a student of Form 3 at the Dominica Grammar School. Congratulations.
And Jerusha has just finished getting her award and she returns back to her seat.
Delando Sorrendo, a former pupil of the Delicis Primary School. He is now a student of Form 3 at the St. Mary's Academy. Congratulations to you, Delano.
Decked out in his career wear, he's now receiving his award.
The next category of awards, Top Grade 6 National Assessment Students 2021. In first place, we have Danica Paul, a former pupil of the St. Martin Primary School. She is now a student of Form 2 at the Convent High
Her
School.
award now.
Danica is now receiving her award from the Minister of Education, Honorable Octavia Alfred.
Congratulations, Danica. In second place, Alian Toussaint, a former pupil of the Convent Preparatory School. She is now a student of Form 2 at the Convent High School.
Doesn't she look beautiful, Kevin?
She does, and I think she's wearing a walk duet.
Congratulations,
Yes, she
Alian.
is, and that smile is just as
In
bright.
third place,
It is.
Krista George, a former pupil of the St. Martin Primary School. She is now a student of Form 2 at the Convent High School.
So Krista George is now receiving her award from the Minister of Education, Honorable Octavia Alfred.
The next category of awards, Top Grade 6 National Assessment Students 2022. In first place, Danelle Ferrara, a former pupil of the St. Martin Primary School. She is now a student of Form 1 at the Convent High School. Congratulations to you,
Jennifer
Danelle.
had earned top marks in the Grade 6 National Assessments and dressed out in her Creole
In
wear.
second place,
She has just received her award from the Minister
Jonathan
of Education.
Theophile, a former pupil of the St. Mary's Primary School. He is now a student of Form 1 at the St. Mary's Academy. His father will receive his award on his behalf.
So Jonathan Theophile father is now receiving his award on his son's behalf.
Finally, we have Michaela Horsford, a former pupil of the St. Martin Primary School. She is now a student of Form 1 at the Convent High School.
And of course, you can hear the cheers from the crowd, from her classmates, obviously. After receiving her award, she makes her way back to her seat.
The next category of awards, Caribbean Examinations Council, Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate Examinations, CSEC Awards. These awards are also to be presented by Honorable Octavia Alfred. So 2020 CSEC Awards for overall outstanding achievement. Okay, we ask for silence. Students, we ask for some silence, please. The first name, Kenzo Roye, 11 grade 1s and 2 2s, 1 3, a past student of the Arthur Waldron Seventh-day Adventist Academy. He is currently pursuing an associate's degree in engineering and computer science at the Dominica State College. Congratulations, Kenzo. The next award goes to Hananel Valerie, who received 11 grade 1s and 1 grade 2. A past student of the St. Mary's Academy, he completed a triple major in biology, chemistry, and physics, and recently graduated with honors at the Dominica State College. Currently, he teaches biology and chemistry at the Convent High School. He aspires to be a forensic scientist. Congratulations. The next award goes to Kira Edwards, who received 11 grade 1s. Kira Edwards is a past student of the Convent High School. She successfully completed an associate's degree in accounting and computer science at the Dominica State College. She is currently studying accounting at the University of the Virgin Islands while continuing her work as a co-founder of a non-profit organization, We Planet Inc. Her dad, Mr. Francis Edwards, will collect the awards on her behalf. Next category of awards, 2021 CSEC Awards for overall outstanding achievement. The first award goes to Charissa George, who received 11 grade 1s and 3 grade 2s. She is a past student of the Portsmouth Secondary School. She is completing an associate's degree in biology and computer science at the Dominica State College. She wants to be a software engineer. Congratulations. The next award goes to Donnell Bacchus, who received 12 grade 1s and 1 grade 2. He is a past student of the Arthur Waldron Seventh-day Adventist Academy. He is currently doing an associate degree in architectural engineering at the Dominica State College. He hopes to become an engineer. Good luck and congratulations. The next award goes to Kezia Roye, who received 11 grade 1s and 1 grade 2. Kezia is a past student as well from the Arthur Waldron Seventh-day Adventist Academy. She is currently a student at the Dominica State College who is interested in furthering studies in the medical field. Congratulations to you. The next category of
that's
awards,
indeed awesome that we have a lot of engineers and medical professions studying at the Dominica State College.
That's true, that's true, that's
The
true.
first name in this
And it's good to
category,
see some boys in this
Carlissa
as well.
George,
Yes.
Because
who
they always
received
say that
11
boys
grade
don't
1s
always do the best.
and 3 grade
Look,
2s.
our
That's
boys
true.
are doing so
Carlissa
well.
is a past student of the Portsmouth Secondary School. She is currently pursuing an associate degree at the Dominica State College in physics, mathematics, and chemistry. She aspires to be a chemical engineer. Wow, congratulations. Okay, that was supposed to be 14 grade 1s. Okay. In second place, we have Austin King, who received 12 grade 1s and 1 grade 2. He is also a past student of the Arthur Waldron Seventh-day Adventist Academy. He is currently pursuing an associate degree in business administration, finance at the Dominica State College. He hopes to become a financial manager. We know who to give our monies. The next award goes to Serena Matthew, who received 11 grade 1s and 1 grade 2. Serena is a past student of the Portsmouth Secondary School. She is pursuing an associate degree in biology and psychology at the Dominica State College. She dreams of becoming a clinical psychologist to aid in the development of mental health facilities in Dominica. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Honorable Octavia Alfred.
And that comes to the end of the...
Thank you. We now invite
Prime Minister brings us to the end of the first set of awards presented by the Honorable Minister for Education. And now Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit is taking the stage to deliver
Performance
his
Awards
set of awards.
2021-2022. This first award goes to Shonali Gordon of the Dominica State College in the Faculty of Arts and Science. Ms. Gordon is a recent graduate of the Dominica State College in the Faculty of Arts and Science. She is currently studying banking and finance at the University of the West Indies Cave Hill campus in Barbados. She hopes to work in the investment field to develop investments in Dominica and the Caribbean by extension. Her mother is receiving on her behalf. Congratulations, Ms. Gordon. Mignola Gordon of the Faculty of General Studies at the Dominica State College. Ms. Gordon is a recent graduate of the Dominica State College in the Faculty of General Studies. She is now employed at the National Bank of Dominica as a project support representative. She hopes to become a critical care medical doctor in the near future. Congratulations. Kamar Iman Stevenson. Mr. Stevenson is a recent graduate of the Dominica State College with first-class honors in the Faculty of Applied Arts and Technology. He is currently employed at the Financial Center as a National Authorizing Officer for the European Union. Congratulations,
Kamar has just received
Mr.
his
Stevenson.
award. Walking off the stage at present.
The Regional Performance Awards in ACCA 2021. Rondell Davis, a proud graduate of the Academic School of Learning in Portsmouth. He obtained a CXC Associate's degree in accounting and emerged in the top 10 outstanding regional performance in the 2021 ACCA Cape Accounting. He hopes to become a certified accountant in the near future. Congratulations, Mr. Davis.
And he's making his way to the Prime Minister to receive his award.
Noah Mitch Alexander, a past student of the Dominica Grammar School. In 2021, he emerged in the top 10 outstanding regional performers in the 2021 ACCA CSEC Principles of Accounts. He is now pursuing a bachelor's degree in business management at the University of the West Indies Open Campus. Congratulations. Miss Sarah Elizabeth Francis, a past student also of the Dominica Grammar School. In 2021, she emerged in the top 10 outstanding regional performers in the 2021 ACCA CSEC Principles of Accounts. She is currently a student at the Dominica State College doing a triple major in economics, marketing, and accounting. Congratulations. Honorable Skerrit will also present the awards for the Cambridge International Examinations, GCE A-Level, for the top 2 performers of 2021. Joshua Fitzgerald Fadell, General Paper Advanced Subsidiary Grade A, A+, Chemistry Grade A+, Further Mathematics Grade A+, Mathematics, grade A plus. Physics, grade A plus. A proud graduate of the Dominica State College of 2021, having achieved a triple major in mathematics, physics, and chemistry. Joshua ranked first in the 2021 GCE A-level exams. Currently, he is enrolled at the University of Toronto in Canada, where he pursues a Bachelor of Science degree with a double specialty in mathematics and physics. He aspires to become a notable mathematician and physicist. His sister, Mary Elissa Tong, will receive the award on his behalf. Congratulations. Khalil Akil Anthony Ty Richards. General paper, advanced subsidiary, grade A. Biology, grade A. Chemistry, grade A. Mathematics, grade A. Khalil was a valedictorian recipient from both of his alma maters, the St. Mary's Academy in 2019 and the Dominica State College in 2021. He ranked second in the 2021 GCE A-level exams. While studying hard, he also served as one of the core student representatives on the executive of the National Youth Council, as well as the youth representative for the Copthall constituency community. Khalil is a lector, drummer, debater, and an overall role model for his peers. Currently, he is pursuing a biomedical engineering degree at the McMaster University in Canada. The award will be received by his relative, Mr. Jaisayo Binois. Congratulations, Mr. Richards. And that is the end of our awards section. Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. You may have your seat.
We currently await the coming up
Okay,
next.
thank you so
we expect
much.
the rally
Once
song
again, Honorable Prime
to
Minister,
be led by the
and
Convent
Honorable
High
Minister
School
for Education.
Choir.
Right now, we will be having a performance. This year, we'll be graced with a joint performance from our primary and secondary schools, showcasing the history of our beautiful nature isle.
At this time, we just want to acknowledge our sponsors, Flow Dominica, Adams Healthcare, Jay's Bookstore, Marigot Cooperative Credit Union.
We now present a taste of Dominica's culture.
The National Cooperative Credit Union, and of course, Kyrie
TV.
TV. We'll take you back to Master Control for a word from our sponsors as the performance goes on. Master Control.
Dominica's first settlers, the Kalinago. The enslaved Africans were transported to Dominica.
Mwen plante kan, mwen plante tabak. Savè ou, yo bat mwen, yo maltraité mwen. Oh no, après yo di
Africans brought with them their traditional culture, including the belly dance. Through creolization, Jingping music and Jingping dance emerged.
And we are back for the performance of the joint primary and secondary school history performance. Currently, we have two sets of schools doing the ballet performance at the front of the stage. Well, actually, all around the stadium courts. It's such a beautiful performance to see, watching those primary school students doing the ballet.
It's not only that, the near fact that it's a joint school, it's
Yes.
actually very much interesting because the students are actually dancing and interacting with other students across
Exactly.
across the island,
Island, yes.
and they look so beautiful in their Creole wear.
Madras, each of them have their jupe and walk to yet. And I think it's good to be seeing this stuff being taught in schools as well.
Indeed,
It definitely does
because
help keep our culture
as
alive.
it's been taught, it keeps
Yes.
our culture alive. yes.
Definitely keeps our culture alive.
Our Creole wear was created through African and European influences.
As they're making their way off the stage to make way for a new set of dancers modeling our Creole wear. Wow. Even the little ones, Kevin, look at.
Yes, I was just about to say, even the little ones are dressed up and enjoying themselves as they parade in front of the crowd.
I know they look so excited to be performing.
And they're actually wearing interesting colors though, shocking
Yes.
colors and
The bright colors,
Yes, they are.
very, very bright. But it suits them, and it makes it even more exciting.
it is.
And it looks like another more fashion show where I can see. Do you remember those toys? Do you remember?
It's
any of those
actually a
toys?
while I haven't seen those though.
The wooden box cars and the
The sack.
sec.
Sec.
Yes. And of course the sensei on the.
Yeah. I mean,
They look-
what is our culture without sensei though?
I know, right? It's not a
And
carnival.
right
if
now,
you don't see
carnival is
sensei.
actually approaching. Yes.
Yes, with it being so close by, to see the sensei On stage, oh wow. I see them in brown, white, red. Oh, there's even a orange and black.
Yes.
And the horns. The horns, you have to give it to them for the horns.
Yes.
Celebration of the story, the rhythms, colors, and costumes of Dominican heritage. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And of course, the stilt walkers on the other side.
Yes, I was just about this. I didn't even realize that they're that far though.
Yes.
But I can also see that their little ones actually
Yes.
and
they're
then
the ones with the most
following
energy.
them is Lapo Cabuit.
Looks that way, yes.
And I mean, what is our culture without Lapo Cabuit though? Because I remembered after the festival on Sunday morning, the Lapo Cabuit was on the streets, and if you see how the person was parading, you swear it was carnival in the
Carnival
streets.
all over again, yes. And it's always good to see even the little ones taking part in the culture, and they're the ones with the most energy.
Yeah. So as we can see, the students making their way back on the other side.
And as the song is saying, that is a carnival.
Yes, yes. I'm just hoping though that the amount of persons we had coming down for festival, that they'll be back again for
Let's
carnival.
hope so, I hope so,
because I mean,
Dave.
if they don't come back, they're missing a lot, you know.
Of course, I mean, come on.
Yes.
Would you really want to miss out on that type of cultural experience?
I don't think so.
It's not home without it's not home without carnival. I mean, come on, it's not home without
Indeed.
Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Hello. Come. Come, baby, come. You come. So that is carnival. Hold up. I want you to come. That is carnival. That is carnival. That is carnival. You shy. Oh boy.
And I see the stilt walkers are dancing their way off the stage at the moment.
So currently the Lapo Cabuit is making their way off. And also on the side we have a few students doing some display, I think, some drumming.
We are currently live on Flow TV channel 953, also on radio frequencies 107.9, 93.1, 91.1, as well as via Facebook and TV, as well via www.carryfm.com.
Make special mention of Mr. Raymond Lawrence for production of this special display. Let's give them a round of applause once again, everyone. Lovely, made me feel like getting up and dance, man.
I can tell you, for those of you who missed Creole Music Festival, I am sure, I am confident that you are satisfied with your own Creole Music Festival today.
For sure.
Yes, indeed.
I'm loving it.
I agree. I'm fascinated by the scintillating colors that I can see.
Lovely. We'll now have a presentation, the special presentations.
When I look all around at the sky and on the ground, I stand amazed at her resplendent beauty. A lantern green, still shimmering blue, a land of great potential too. And I say, what a lovely gift, and I say, what a lovely gift, and I say, what a lovely gift is Dominica. And may God bless and keep her, Dominica. I love nature.
Singing A Lovely Gift by Jean-Lawrence Mathurin. Convent High School is currently doing a special performance, and with the lead dancer currently waving her flag in her madras and looking beautiful at the same time.
And I say, what a lovely gift, and I say, what a lovely gift, and I say, what a lovely gift is Dominica. And may God bless and keep her, Dominica. I love nature. I can see mountains green, waterfalls, flowing streams. Still your sister rule, proud emblem of our nation. Their pulsating songs of the Lapoca breeze, exciting rhythms move our feet. And I say, what a lovely gift, and I say, what a lovely gift, and I say, what a lovely gift is Dominica. And may God bless and keep her, Dominica. I love nature, Dominica. I love nature.
This was indeed a lovely performance by the Convent
Please
High
give them
School.
another round of applause.
And a lovely gift it was.
Indeed. At this time, let's just acknowledge our sponsors.
We are sponsored by, of course, Flow,
Right now,
Adams
I would like to
Healthcare,
invite
Jay's Bookstore,
Marigold Cooperative Credit
the Ministry
Union,
of
the
Education,
National Cooperative
Human
Credit
Resource
Union,
Planning,
and Kyrie
Kyrie
TV.
and National Excellence.
and then we are also live on Flow TV 953. We are also live on radio 107.9, 93.1, and 91.1, and also 88.7.
We're also live via Facebook and the television, as well as via the www.kyriefm.com.
His Excellency Charles A. Savre, President of the Commonwealth of Dominica, and Mrs. Savre, Honorable Roosevelt Skerritt, Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of
Currently, the vote
Dominica,
of thanks by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Mrs. Chandler Hyacinth.
Speaker of the House of Assembly, Honorable Octavia Alfred, the Minister for Education, Human Resource Planning, vocational training, and national excellence. Other honorable members of cabinet and spouses. His Excellency Li Zhangjiang, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China in the Commonwealth of Dominica. Cabinet Secretary, Ms. Karen Privot, and other permanent secretaries. Representatives of international organizations. Dr. Jeffrey Bless, our Acting Chief Education Officer. Other officials of the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training, and National Excellence. All our awardees, our distinguished guests, members of our media, our principals, teachers, students, fellow Dominicans. It is indeed a pleasure to be here this morning as I come in to close this National Youth Rally with the vote of thanks. It is indeed a great pleasure to say a big thank you to all those who made this event possible. After the 2-year break, we give God thanks for his never-ending grace, mercy, and provision, for giving us the spirit and courage to organize this day's events. His blessings has turned this event into a grand success. On behalf of the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training, and National Excellence, it gives me great pleasure to say a very special thank you to our Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, our Prime Minister. Special thanks to you, PM. Your presence today at this program is a reflection of the commitment to our young people. Heartfelt thanks is also extended to the Honorable Octavia Alfred. Thanks for your leadership and guidance within the ministry, and for your inspirational message to our young people today. Special thanks is also extended to our featured speaker, Ms. Adicia Burton, who honored this rally with her encouraging words, her thoughts on unity. We are all inspired by your words, Ms. Burton. We are also grateful to, and we would like to take this opportunity to express our thanks to the Senior Minister, Honorable Austri, and all the other cabinet ministers who are present here today. We also want to say thank you to all our distinguished invited guests. We have all heard the saying that no man is an island. This is true in today's event. When we become successful, we usually achieve this because someone or many persons has helped us. And today, we got help from many persons. And we want to say special thanks to the permanent secretaries who worked with us in this event. Deep appreciation is extended to you. To our performance from Mr. Wayne Benjamin for leading the praise song, we want to thank you. To all our schools participated in our entertainment events, and they will be participating in the March Past. To all our principals, teachers, students, We thank you for your effort, for your diligence, and for helping to make today's activity eventful and memorable. The uniform groups who will perform in the precision marching in a while, we want to thank you as well, the Scouts, the Cadet Corps, the guides, and the others. Thank you. Special thanks goes out to the Ministry of Education staff, the Chief Education Officer acting, the Assistant Chief Education Officer acting, all other education officers, staff members, principals, teachers, all those who volunteered to help make this production possible. Thank you. And I must say, indeed, this event was a success. Thank you to the media for giving the excellent coverage of this program. And as we celebrate one Dominica, one people, one vision, happy 44th independence to all. Thank you.
So this was
The vote of
the vote of
thanks.
thanks by the PS in the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Planning, Vocational Training, and National Excellence.
Currently, we are getting ready
Thank you
for
once
the
again,
special displays
P.S. Hyacinth.
for precision drilling, and which will be done by the St.
All
Alphonsus
right.
Scouts Troop, the
Pierre.
Bear Charles Secondary School.
Portsmouth Secondary School and St. Mary's Academy.
Okay, for this,
So
after
we'll take a
the
moment to
special displays,
recognize
we
a few special
will
people
see
in our
the
midst
march
and
past
to
by
express
the
our deepest gratitude to them.
rest of the students.
Yes. So as we can see that they are on the other side and they are actually ready to come in.
They're ready to begin. I expect this will be an exciting performance, don't you think?
We call on
I
Mrs.
think so.
Savre
I
to
can see
receive
some
her
white
bouquet.
gloves, and I know when you see white gloves, you expecting something interesting.
Boy, I expect to see something
And then
amazing today.
It's
after
not a
2
bouquet,
years,
it's a basket.
You know they've been working hard, right?
yes.
They have been
Stepping
working
up our
really
game.
hard. So
And from what I was
Thank
told, they
you,
have been
Mrs. Savre,
practicing
for
for the
your
entire
presence
week.
and your continued
So I know that there's
support.
I
something
heard
that
they've been
they're
practicing for the last 3 months.
yeah, they have been practicing for a while. So I know that they are going to give us some good
Something-
performance.
Something to look forward to. I think it'll be
Yes.
something to look forward to. Just to remind you that our coverage today is sponsored by Flow Dominica, Adams Healthcare, Jay's Bookstore, Marigot's Cooperative Credit Union, and the National Cooperative Credit Union, and of course, Kyrie TV.
And we're also live on Flow TV 953. We're also live on radio 107.9, 93.1, 91.1, and 88.7. And we're also live via Facebook and TV as well via www.kyriefm.com.
Our Prime Minister, Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit. Thank you.
The Minister of Education, Honorable Octavia Alfred. And finally, the Youth Speaker, Adicia Burton.
And gift baskets are being presented to the main speakers for this morning stage event. Adicia Burton is now receiving her gift basket.
Okay, so that's it for our gifts.
We go right into our special displays presented to us by the
So at this time, we are now going to have our special displays by the various schools.
The Portsmouth Secondary School, and the St. Mary's Academy.
Up first, we have the St. Alphonsus sculpture. And the drumming begins.
So we have the Cadet Corps band leading this display. That's St. Alphonsus Scout Troop.
So as they make their way through, we can see that the persons at the front are holding the national flag, and then the others are making their way at the back.
This is a combination of the Girl Guides, Scouts, and Pathfinders.
So I can currently see that they are making rounds. I'm not too sure what they're actually doing, but it looks very interesting.
Yeah, because I see the Girl Scouts are finally... The Girl Scouts are making their rounds to seem in efforts to make some sort of a display. And they're also marching along with the Pathfinders. And it looks to me they're forming some sort of a square. And now they're marching in a circle.
I'm not sure.
Meantime, we'll take you back to Master Controls as they continue their performance
Like this thing.
for a word from our sponsors. Our sponsors today include, again, Flo Dominica,
So our sponsors are Flo Dominica, Adams Healthcare, Jay's Bookstore, Marigot Cooperative Credit Union, and the National Cooperative Credit Union.
So this was a display by the Scouts, Pathfinders, and Girl Guides.
and Kyrie TV. Please remember we are live on Flow TV.
So much precision
channel
and
9,
concentration, I must say.
953. We're also
right.
live on radio channel frequencies 107.9, 93.1, 91.1, 87, 88.7. And we're also live via Facebook and and TV as well via www.com.
Gives me right.
It seems
Mr.
to be a
Lloyd.
44, doesn't it?
That's a 44 I see.
This is beautiful.
Amazing.
Look at that dramatic mark time.
Not one person out of timing.
Very
Lovely.
fascinating.
Lovely, lovely. "44 years being an independent nation."
This is such an amazing feat.
So as you can see,
Lovely, lovely,
yes.
lovely. 44 years of independence.
Give them a round of applause.
Happy independence once again, Dominica.
Give Dominica a round of applause.
Lovely. That was beautiful.
Well, since we are celebrating 44 years of independence, the Girl Guides and Pathfinders have made the formation of a 44 in celebration of our 44th independence, waving their flags and mark time in time, not a single foot out of place.
Yeah, so
with the
it's like
drums.
I can just feel like they took their time to practice in terms of for perfection.
Yes, it definitely looks like they took a lot of time to make sure that this was perfect.
And as they make,
And they're
as they
making
make
their way off the stage, being led by our
off
national
of the field, we
flags.
get ready for the Pierre Charles Secondary School.
The Pierre Charles Secondary School is next.
Thank you for that performance. That was beautiful.
Thank you so
That-
much.
This first display was done by the St. Alphonsus Scout Troop, along with the Girl Guides and Pathfinders.
Lovely.
Listen to that roarous crowd. They're enjoying the performance.
We anticipate a very dynamic performance from the Pierre Charles Secondary School.
I can only agree with you, Lakeisha. We can see that they have begun their mark time.
And mark time has begun on with the Pierre Charles Secondary.
Mr. Lloyd, this is only the beginning of what is to come.
It's only the beginning. It's only the
I
beginning.
can only imagine. I can only imagine.
From where I stand, I can see the Pierre Charles Secondary.
So we're getting ready for the
carrying
Pierre Charles Secondary School with their special
proudly
display.
carrying the flag of Dominica, followed by their
As we welcome the Cadet Corps Band to lead them with that display. Dominica Cadet Corps.
carrying their banner featuring the late Pierre Charles and
This is
namesake of the
exciting,
school.
isn't it?
I can agree with you. And we must say that the weather has held up.
Thank God.
Thank God.
And they are making their way onto the field right now.
And as they make their way, I can identify that some of the students are wearing some sort of madras.
Some madras.
Yeah, above
Yes,
their
the
uniform.
madras. I take it this is part of their display uniform.
Thank you to
Thank
Dominica
you so
Talent
much.
Corps.
Thank you.
I see the cadet corps making their way, getting ready to make another drum session for the next display. And drumming us.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pierre Charles Secondary School.
And
This
they are
display is
taking
led
the
by the
field.
flag of the Commonwealth of Dominica,
And as they make their way, you can actually hear that the crowd is actually so excited that they're coming.
followed by the school
They are
banner
excited.
featuring the late Honorable Prime Minister Pierre Charles and the school's motto,
Discipline et excellence.
discipline and excellence. In close succession, the four house flags of the Pierre Charles Secondary School, and finally, 2 squadrons of students. Beautiful.
Now I know I see white gloves. So what's going to happen? What do you think is going to happen with it?
This display
I know
will
for
consist
a
of
fact
4
that they're going to do a
segments.
display.
The first display is the school's flag, which continuously circles the school banner, which is led by the flag of the Commonwealth of Dominica. This signifies a perpetual motion of development from the Pierre Charles Secondary School to sustain and propel the nation forward.
The banner is giving way to the first squadron.
Segment 2 displays the letter C, which presents or represents COVID flags of various countries affected by COVID-19 to show that we acknowledge the global devastation caused by this pandemic.
Beautifully done.
And this eyes right was so beautifully done.
Yes. That salute.
Segment 3 displays the number 1 and is highlighted with a vibrant smoke display featuring colors found in many flags to show that we are one as we stand united against COVID-19.
And they're making their way back into formation. Forming once again 2 squadrons.
Now they are now making their way up.
The final segment displays the number 9. This is the climax of this presentation and features the rose to commemorate those who were lost during the COVID-19 pandemic. We who are here will continue to rise up and build up our people, our home, our nation, our world. This concept was created by Mr. Kellyanne Loda. Thank you, Pierre Charles Secondary.
Thank you so much.
The Portsmouth Secondary School is now making their way up front.
We now get ready for the Portsmouth Secondary School.
Again, led by the
moment you have all been waiting for.
Always, always.
Right
The
after
Portsmouth
their
Secondary School.
Always a pleasure looking at the Portsmouth Secondary School. And we expect something very beautiful, Mr. Lloyd.
I agree. Their motto, truth and wisdom through knowledge.
And of course, the Madras.
So beautiful. Look
Led
at that.
by this young man looking so dapper.
And he seems to take his job extremely serious. Look at the uniformity.
The boys are leading the pack. Making the first formation.
This symbolizes the epitome
Number 1.
of professionalism.
Of course.
I love it.
Mr. Lloyd, we see the formation of a number 1.
This is lovely.
While the girls are now making their way onto the field. I wonder what that formation will be.
Well, I remember that our theme this year is one people.
One nation.
Exactly. So they made a number 1. So I don't know what the girls are going to make now. It's very interesting though.
Very, very, very beautiful indeed.
Are you able to make out a number?
Let's see.
It looks to be a number 10. I wonder what that could mean.
Wow.
Formation.
What do you think they're about to do, Lakia?
All I know is going to be great. It's going to be good. And the Dominica flag
So
is starring
I
in
see
this
that
performance.
it looks like an eye. It looks like
Wow,
an eye.
wow, 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 wow. Wow. Lovely.
This is tremendous. What a spectacular performance.
Well done, PSS.
One people, one vision. So
Yes.
So the vision is
So they formed an eye.
That's exactly what they did.
One vision.
One Dominica, one
people,
one
one
vision.
vision.
So to the middle one, and then they had a vision.
That's true. Well, they did keep in theme with the national.
Yeah, they actually kept with the theme this year.
Yes, they kept with this theme this year.
Ooh, lovely. Once again, lovely. So, ladies and gentlemen, we just saw the display of one people, one Dominica, one vision. Beautifully done.
And the display fits the motto.
Thank you, PSS.
Symbolizing togetherness.
Unity.
That's what it's about.
Darren, do you know this song that's being played by the band?
I surely do.
I wish I could sing. I would sing along.
It also contains some very colorful lyrics.
Job well done by the Portsmouth Secondary School. Let's give it up for the Portsmouth Secondary School once more. Thank you, PSS.
And PSS is back in formation, getting ready to get off the field.
And as they do so, you can tell that the crowd is cheering on for them.
Because as usual, PSS always puts on a great performance.
Indeed, indeed.
Lovely, lovely, lovely,
Wonderful.
lovely.
And they are making their way off the field.
Now more than ever, I am so proud to be Dominican, aren't you?
I am. The Portsmouth Secondary School is followed by the St. Mary's Academy.
St. Mary's Academy is up next. And I can see them making their way toward the field. They have begun marching.
Always well attired, Mr. Lloyd. Always well attired.
We can definitely give that to them.
And they are beginning
Let's
to walk
welcome the
toward
St.
the
Mary's
field.
Academy.
Now, little birdie told me, Kevin, they had been practicing for weeks. So you know what they can come up with next.
I know that these boys put on great performances, so I'm actually
year.
looking forward to this one.
And the motto, Ora e Labora. Work and pray.
I see a few of them holding the Dominica flags, the Dominica flag as well as their house flags.
And not only that, I can see that the boys have a sash.
Yes.
And it's part of our culture as well.
Yes, the red sash. Of course.
Yes.
Wow.
And they are beginning to make
Look
their
how
first
they
formation.
do something which looks so complicated so easily.
And they're making their performance look
And we have the
effortless.
Dominica flag surrounded by the house colors. you notice, there is a formation being made around the Dominican flag.
Talk about dramatically beautiful.
They're all surrounding the most colored one, wearing the madras, who's holding the Dominica flag, and he's been surrounded by the ones carrying the house colors.
The St. Mary's Academy has displayed a spiral drill. Looks so complicated, yet executed so simply.
And they have just finished their first display. They are back in formation.
So that was the display by the St. Mary's Academy, and they're now making their way off
The field.
That was beautifully executed by the St. Mary's Academy. Let's give it up for the St. Mary's Academy. So this was a special drilling display by the St. Alphonsus Scout Group, the Pierre Charles Secondary School, the Portsmouth Secondary School, and the St. Mary's Academy. Now the Prime Minister will be escorted by P.S. Hyacinth to receive the salute.
And that was the
Now,
end of
for
the
the moment
first,
we have all been waiting for.
The performance displays. And
The
now we're
march
getting
past.
ready for the march past. The Prime Minister has descended and he's down in the booth, ready for it.
And I don't think he's the Prime Minister already, you know, because the amount of parents I'm seeing on the stand and students.
Right now we can see the brownies.
That's actually the time, because I
preparing
mean the adults
themselves.
had the festival season. And
Exactly,
right now the
no,
students are
this
having
is the
their
children's time, yes. Do you remember the last time you had to do that? Do you remember it?
That was a very long time.
So, boy. I remember they didn't have that. We didn't have those good times then.
No.
I mean, we had good times, but we didn't have
Not much as now.
not as comfortable as it is now.
An honorable Prime Minister is standing here with a red and white, and I know red symbolizes some aspect of our flag, and also the white.
Exactly. Yes.
Mr. Lloyd, the moment we've all been waiting for.
Yes.
The most exciting part of today. The march past.
So right now the Girl Guides are making their way up
So we
front,
can
and
see the
cadet group-
brownies.
The brownies are making their way up.
Brownies, sorry,
Led by
alongside
the
with the
Dominica
cadet.
Cadet Corps.
Right next side.
Always so sharp.
Look at the beautiful sharp eyes.
And the brownies are waving Dominica
Waving the
flag,
Dominica
and
flag with
each
the
of
madras
them
sashes.
with
Future
madras
Dominica
sashes,
is in
and
good
each of them
hands.
are waving vigorously their flags.
And Mr. Lloyd, we all know the legendary salute of the brownies. And
Yes.
there you
And
have it,
their
ladies
normal
and gentlemen.
salutes where they're
The
hopping.
brownies. With
They're doing the
legendary
dramatic
salute,
hop.
Of course.
This is wonderful.
Lovely.
And there goes the brownies with their traditional salute, hopping their way off.
Following the brownies are the girl guides.
So girl guides are
The
next.
green tops, the blue skirts, the sashes, the Dominica flags.
And let's not forget their white gloves.
Yeah.
Well dressed and spectacular.
They look so proud to be Dominican, carrying the flags within the skirt.
They're being led by the Dominica flag as well as the Girl Guide flag, and they're doing
Such a
their
unique
salute
salute
at the present
To
moment.
the Honorable Prime Minister.
Girl guides.
A three-fingered salute.
We have a second squad, Mr. Lloyd.
And the second squadron is
Doing their
approaching
salutes.
They are
and
just as
saluting
amazing.
the Prime Minister
Beautifully
as
done.
they go by.
Thank you, girl guides. Thank you.
I see the
Well done.
Pathfinders are coming up
Right
next,
behind the girl guides, you see the Pathfinders.
carrying their PSDA flag,
They're waving
the Dominica
their
flag,
flags, the Pathfinder flags,
and the Pathfinder
the
flags.
conference flags. Amazing.
Now, let me tell you, the crowd
Led
is like
by
cheering on, you know.
Mr. Denny.
Of course.
Lovely.
Led by Pastor
Lovely.
Miguel Denny
Lovely.
doing their
Give
traditional
them a round of
salute.
applause.
Lovely.
Look at that salute.
Amazing. And
With,
we cannot
as
forget
always,
the Holy
with
Bible
precision.
being displayed at the front there, Mr. Lloyd.
This is
Put God
humbling.
first in everything. Then we have the Pentecostal group,
The Pentecostal group is next,
the
being
Crusaders.
led by their banner, Crusaders, and their motto,
Always
always on
on
guard.
guard.
Right after
So
their banner is the
these
Dominica
are
flag
Crusaders.
as well as their
Look at that young man.
flags,
They also have their Bibles,
their
flags,
Bibles and their flags,
so well dressed.
and well sashed.
The little ones are
They
looking
remind
so
us
adorable.
Dominica is a
Yes.
God-fearing nation.
It's always good to see the little ones
Well done,
taking the lead.
Crusaders.
Yes, indeed.
I love the display with the banners.
And they've done their match pass.
Up next, we have Dominica 4-H clubs.
The Dominica Forage Club is
Learning
next
by
with
doing.
their lead
To
led by
make
their
the
banner,
best better.
Better.
which says learning
I like
by
it.
doing
We have the RDPS 4H
to make
Club.
the best better.
We can
The
see the
littlest ones are in
RDPS
front.
4-H club.
And the older ones are
So
following
young,
right behind.
Yet so disciplined.
And look at that
Beautiful,
salute.
beautiful.
Aww.
Led by
The
that
little ones have
that
done their
dynamic
salute.
young man. Lovely. Love to see it.
Look at the folks holding the banana.
The St. John's 4H Club.
The St. John's Forage Club are doing
Following.
their salute.
The
The Dominica Grammar School Forage
Grammar
Club
School
is
4H
next.
Club. In their green sashes, their khaki pants and their white shirts. So beautiful.
And we can safely say that Dominica is blessed to have the Dominica Grammar School.
Dominica Grammar School, they're all sashed
Wow.
in green,
What a beautiful
in green
salute.
sashes,
Give
in
it up for the
uniform,
Dominica Grammar School.
and they are
4H
saluting the
club.
Prime Minister as they go by. The St. Mary's Academy Forage Club is coming up next.
Beautiful faces.
The St. Mary's Academy 4H Club to make the best better. To make the best better. The St. Mary's Academy 4H Club.
Of course, they are carrying the Dominica flag and the 4-H flag. Dressed in
As
green
red, Wonderful.
with white sashes
really
and
made
their eyes right
They
and
have really
Shopify.
made the best better.
They
The
are.
chapel pies and the olive
Their
green
salute
shirts.
has been sharp. And that's it for the 4-H clubs. The Bagatelle Primary School
Right
comes
now
up
we can
next
see
with
the
their banner
Bagatelle
being
Primary
led
School.
success through
through
life,
self.
through self sufficiency.
So young, yet so energetic. Followed by the Bellevue Chopin.
The Bellevue
Primary
Chauffeur,
School.
the Bellevue Chauffeur Primary School follows closely behind, and they are doing
Wonderfully
their
done.
I love their attire so
their
much.
little salutes, looking very, very, very sharp in their uniforms.
We can now see
Right now we have the
Girardel
Girardel
Primary School
with their
Strive
motto,
to
strive to
excel.
excel.
The Grand Bay Primary School is following very closely behind.
followed by Grand Bay Primary School.
And then
Excellence through discipline.
behind the primary school, we have the
Very
Newtown
beautiful.
Primary
Beautiful
School.
eyes right.
Beautiful indeed.
The Grand
They
Bay
are
Primary
followed
School
by the
are doing
Newtown
their eyes
Primary
right at the
School.
moment.
The Newtown
And-
Primary School has a motto. What does it say?
Education for development.
Lilac tops and the nice blue skirts. Lovely, lovely.
And their eyes
The Newtown
right.
Primary School.
Great job.
And followed by the Newtown Primary School is a Petit Savant Primary
We
School.
can now see the beautiful Petit Savan Primary School.
Blue and khaki.
Savan.
We can see that the young lady and the gentleman who's carrying the banner is dressed in
Excellent.
their
Dressed
Creole
in
wear.
their Creole
Diligence
wear.
and perseverance. For sure. And they're doing their eyes right. They have their madras sashes and the girls in their wobs. Beautiful.
Girls are dressed in wabduyet. The Soufriere Primary School is coming
Soufriere
up
Primary
next.
School. Following right after. Aspire to achieve.
In green
Lovely.
and
I
white.
simply love the color combination.
I certainly do.
Scintillating indeed.
The
Ah,
Soufriere
right.
Thank you, Soufriere Primary,
Thank you so much.
for your beautiful salutes.
Beautiful salute done by the
They are
Soufriere
followed by
Primary.
the St. Luke's Primary School.
And the St. Luke Primary School is following not far behind.
Shining like stars. Eyes right.
And they're indeed shining.
They are, they
Yeah.
are. Eyes right.
St. Luke's Primary School.
Right now we have the Tatmon Primary School.
The Setmon Primary
Good
School is
order
coming back.
is the foundation
forward.
of all good things. Tetmon Primary School.
And their
Good
eyes
order
right
is the
as they
foundation
pass the
of
Prime
all
Minister
good
by.
things.
And they have definitely displayed what good order is.
For sure. Well done, Tetmon Primary.
I see the
And-
Trafalgar Primary School coming up next.
We now
Yes.
have the Trafalgar Primary
They are very
School.
small school, but they're very solid,
Yeah.
as you can see.
Yes, tight formation.
Empowering minds for a brighter future.
Eyes right.
Finally, we have the Wharton Waven Primary School.
Work to achieve. And look at that
The
young
Watson
man.
Raven Primary School,
So
immaculately
proud
dressed.
to be a part of that squad.
We now have
Yes,
the
yellow.
District,
Great.
starting with the Atkinson Primary School.
Working towards success.
The Atkinson
seem
Primary
to be
School is now
working
approaching the
towards
Prime
success.
Minister.
Atkinson
We
Primary
can see that the young
School.
ladies have a chapeau pie on their head.
Yes, the leaders actually.
Working towards success.
Following the Atkinson Primary,
Right after the
we
Atkinson
have the
Primary
Bells
is the Bells Primary School.
School.
Committed to achieve.
Carrying their banner which says committed to achieve. I believe
In the
this is
yellow
motto.
tops and the brown pants. Led by our Dominican flag. So lovely.
I'm actually happy at this time though,
Well
because
done,
that's
well
actually
done.
the district that I
Bells
work,
Primary
the Eastern
School.
District.
Beautiful day to be
Nice.
a Dominican. We can see the Delices
The
Primary
Daly's
School.
Primary School is next.
They look so beautiful, and I can
Toujours
actually see some of the
chercher
students that
bébé.
I've taught last year.
I think I need a
Yes.
translator.
So I bet
Mr.
you're
Lloyd.
proud of them, aren't you?
I'm very much proud of them.
You should be. With their
Always seeking better.
All right, thank you. Always seeking better.
We
the
know
Castle's Primary School is
May.
coming next.
we can now see
We have the Cassibrus Primary School.
Striving upward. Cassibrus Primary.
And that's actually the school that the minister resides in.
And they have their
Well,
Madras
this is
ties
where she
with their
originally
blue
taught.
tops.
Yes.
We can see the Grand Four Primary School following them.
And the Grand Four Primary
Striving
School
for a brighter future.
follows behind
And
with
the
their
future
school
of
motto
Dominican
saying
is
striving
certainly
for
bright.
a
it is
brighter
certainly
future.
And they're doing their salutes. Wonderfully done.
Currently doing their salute as they march by the
Right
Prime
now we
Minister.
can see the Jones Beaupierre Primary.
The Jones
Out of
Beaupierre
Lap
Primary
Lane.
School from Lap Lane is coming up next.
And that's actually the school that I teach currently.
So,
Yes.
what do you think?
They look lovely.
Right now we can see
did well.
the Concord Primary School.
The Concord
With
Primary
their
School is
motto,
now approaching.
strive to succeed.
What bright colors they are wearing.
I really love
And
those colors.
really, really bright with the Concord Primary School
Well,
in
the colors
pink
are
and
sort of
blue.
Fuchsia. Fuchsia. And the navy blue pants. Lovely.
Following them, we can
The
see the
Saint-Sauveur
Saint-Sauveur
Primary
Primary School.
Strive
And that's
to
actually the
achieve.
school that I went to.
So
So I'm very happy to be on the east.
Beautiful faces,
With the Madras once again.
beautiful salutes.
Thank you.
Following them, we can see the Salibier Primary,
The Salibier Primary School.
Monjon Primary. My
Prosper.
apologies.
The Mont
Monjon
Prosper.
Primary School.
Monjon Primary, that's
Mont
actually on the
Prosper Primary School.
Mont
Prosper
Prosper.
Primary
And
School.
Discipline.
We're carrying their banner, knowledge and
Mont
discipline,
Prosper.
So this is the Mont Prosper Primary School.
decked out
Knowledge,
in maroon and black.
discipline. We can now see the Lighthouse Christian Academy.
The Lighthouse Christian Academy is right behind.
Christ-centered education.
And behind
And they're
the
doing
lighthouse,
their salute.
we have the Monjon
Salute.
Primary. That's another school that I actually taught as
Lovely.
well.
Thank you.
The Lighthouse Primary has done their.
No,
the
we have the
Lighthouse
Monjon
Christian Academy
Primary
has
School.
done their
Learning
broadcast.
is living.
Follow.
Love
The
that.
Monjon is now doing theirs.
Following the Monjon Primary School, we can see the
The
Salibier,
Salibier Primary School is next.
We can see all of those beautiful Kalinago faces.
Indeed.
Pride of Dominica.
Mr. Lord, I
Doing
think
their
I'm
march
kind of
past.
I
Their
suspect
march
a
past
three-quarters
is
Kalinago as well.
beautifully done.
Seneca Primary.
Seneca Primary comes up
Determined
next.
to succeed.
They seem extremely determined to succeed at a performance. Finally, for the Eastern District, we can see the
Warner
Warner
Primary School.
Primary School.
Warner Primary School.
Carrying their banner. Doing
And then
their
now
We are
Yeah,
now
right.
beginning the Northern District.
And of course, Mr. Lloyd, the Benz Primary School.
Very beautiful color.
The Benz Primary School comes up next.
Lovely. The Benz Primary School.
Giving the wonderful salute to the honorable.
And
they
saluting
should.
the Prime Minister as they pass
Following them, we can see
by.
the Kalibishi Primary School.
The Kalibishi
Labour
Primary School follows
conquers all.
closely behind,
That's right.
saluting the Prime Minister also. The Clifton Primary School is coming up not far
We can now
behind.
see the beautiful Clifton Primary School.
A small group.
Indeed, it is small, but they look very much professional.
Yes, they do. They look very, very determined.
And they're now giving the Prime
Clifton
Minister
Primary School.
eyes right.
They
Tiny
salute.
but mighty. Beautiful salute.
And we have coming up is the Paybush Primary School.
We can now see the Paybush Primary School. Education for now and beyond.
The Paybush Primary School. Lovely eyes right.
And they're now giving the Prime Minister eyes right.
I like it. I
Love
really
that.
like it. And we can
The
also
Collyho
see a
Primary
small but
School.
mighty school,
Another
the Collyho
small
Primary
group.
School.
However,
Each endeavoring, all achieving.
they are doing
Are
their
you
salute
right?
as they pass the Prime Minister.
Collyho Primary School.
The Dubla Bioche Primary School
Following the
comes up
Collyho
next.
Primary School, we can see the Dubla Bioche Primary School.
Self-determination for a brighter future. Lovely.
Saluting the Prime Minister
Dubla
as they
Bioche
go
Primary
by.
School.
Confidently expressing their eyes right.
And there you have it, the Baroness Patricia.
Scotland Primary School.
Correct.
The Baroness Patricia Scotland Primary School
Yes.
is coming up next.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
They are doing
Yes.
a unique
Yes.
cultural
Yes. Yes.
Look at
salute
the
to the Prime
fascinating
Minister.
eyes right.
And it's
Lovely.
fascinating.
That was very.
Lovely.
It is
That was so awesome.
interesting. Yes,
Lovely in the Madras time
Right
for the
now,
Prime Minister.
with
And the
a really
Parliament
unique eyes,
representative.
right?
the Prime Minister must be extremely pleased.
Straight out of Vegas, following is the
The Penville Primary School comes up next.
And that's actually the school that resides in the Prime Minister's constituency.
Constituency.
The
And then the Rosie Douglas Primary School is
The
next.
Roosevelt Douglas Primary School. My apologies. You can now see the Seven Pie Primary School.
The Savin Pie Primary School
With
is
the
coming
beautiful
up
orange
with
tops.
confidence,
Yes.
So many bright colors today.
looking bright,
So many bright
with
colors.
I
orange
think those
and
bright colors
brown,
have brightened up the day.
saluting the Prime
I believe
Minister
so.
as well.
Lovely eyes right.
We now see
The
the
St. John's Catholic Primary School.
Striving for excellence. St. John's Catholic Primary School. Getting ready for the eyes right.
And they're getting ready for their eyes
Lovely,
right.
lovely, lovely,
What a
lovely.
powerful voice. And the modest
St. John's
eyes
Catholic
right.
Primary School.
We now have the Temple.
The Temple SDA Primary School comes up next.
Striving for excellence. And Mr. Lloyd, let me just tell you that that's my alma mater. That's my alma mater. The Temple
They're
SDA
saluting
Primary.
the Prime Minister.
Beautiful.
You must be happy.
Aren't I always?
We can now see the Tibor Primary School.
Tebow Primary School.
Tebow comes up next.
Excellence in holistic development. Lovely. A tiny but mighty voice. Beautiful, beautiful.
Eyes right.
Tebow
And
Primary
the Prime
School.
Minister salutes
And
them
they are
right
followed.
back. They're followed. They're followed by the
They
Berean
are followed
Christian
by the
Academy.
Berean Christian Academy.
Again in the Madras sashes and ties.
Dressed in their uniform but decked with Madras sashes and their
Lovely.
ties. The Wesley Primary School is next.
We now have the Wesley Primary School.
Wesley Primary School.
Look at that Madras skirt.
So in sync. Lovely eyes right from the
Eyes
Wesley
right
Primary
from
School.
the Wesley High. The Wills of Strathmore Stevens Primary School is next.
Following the Wesley Primary School, we have the Will Strathmore Stevens School. And their motto, we will achieve.
And like their motto says, we will achieve. They seem determined to achieve.
Eyes right.
And
Then
eyes
we have
right
the
by
Woodford
the
Hill
primary
Primary
school.
School.
The Woodford Hill Primary School comes up next.
That concludes the Northern District.
We own a right to knowledge. Woodford Hill Primary School. Eyes right.
Let's
Lovely.
now introduce the Western District Schools. We are beginning with the Christian Union
The Christian
Primary
Union
School.
Primary School.
Heed instruction and be wise.
Carrying their motto, heed instruction
Christian
and
Union
be
Primary
wise.
School. Heed instruction and be wise. So articulate, Mr. Lloyd.
Very articulate.
Saluting the Prime
And the
Minister
salute
so
by
eloquently.
with the Christian Union Primary School.
Great job. Well done. Well done.
Well done.
I think coming up is the Goodwill Primary.
It looks
We
that
can
way.
see the Goodwill Primary School
Good
quickly approaching us. With the green tops, black pants and skirts, and the madras ties.
Always well attired. Goodwill.
Approaching the Honorable Prime Minister so diligently. Following the Goodwill Primary School, we can see the Caleb Laura Primary School.
Followed by the Goodwill Primary School. The Caleb Laura is next.
Goodwill
The
Primary
Caleb Laura
School,
Primary
ladies
School
and
is of
gentlemen.
St. Joseph.
Quickly approaching with their madras ties and their green tops, their black bottoms,
The Goodwill Primary School is
and they're getting ready
doing
for the
their
eyes right.
salute to the Prime Minister.
Eyes right.
Now
Well
the
done.
Caleb Laura Primary.
Knowledge for all.
The Caleb Laura Primary School is about to salute the Prime Minister.
Well done. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We can now see the Massa Kenfield
The
Primary
Massa
School.
Capefield
Each
Primary
one
School
helps
carrying the
the
motto,
other.
each one helps
Again,
the
unity.
other.
And I love that motto. Each one
Togetherness.
helps each other.
Yes, it definitely does promote unity as we all need in Dominica. And this is what our country was built on,
Yes.
unity.
We now have the Maho Primary School.
The Maho Primary School comes up next.
Doing the best for each other.
Following the Maho Primary School, we can see the Kulibin Street Primary School.
Well done.
Eyes
They are
Rights by
so
the Maho
confident
Primary.
with their eyes rights.
And
Their
the
hands
History Primary School
Yes.
is doing their salutes to the Prime Minister as they go
Lovely.
by.
We can now see the Salisbury Primary School.
The Salisbury Primary School is quickly
Light up
approaching
your
the
tomorrow.
Prime Minister.
Learn well today. Salisbury Primary.
Very beautiful.
With a salute.
Beautiful, serious faces. We can now see my alma mater, the Western District Seventh-day Adventist Primary
Lovely.
School.
The Western
out of
District
Central.
SDA
Straight
Primary
out of
School
Central.
is
I am
saluting the
proud
Prime
of
Minister
every
as they
one
go
of you.
by. Kevin, that's my
Well
alma
done.
mater.
Beautiful salute
That's
indeed.
my school right there.
They are followed by
We
a
can
school.
now
I'm
see the
not.
The
Ebenezer
Ebenezer Primary School.
Seventh-day
which is the
Adventist
SDA,
Primary
another SDA
School.
school.
followed by the St.
Saluting
Martin
the Prime Minister is the Ebenezer Primary School.
St. Martin Primary.
St. Martin
My,
Primary
my.
School is next.
St. Martin, and you can hear the persons on the stands cheering out
And
for
they
them.
are cheering
so
for
beautiful.
their school.
Very, very beautiful.
And they're followed by
By the
Convent
Convent
Prep.
Prep.
And they are followed by the Convent Preparatory Primary School.
Effort conquers all.
And a
These
salute
are
by
some
the
beautiful
Convent
jackets.
Prep,
They're followed by the
wearing their formal
We can now
jackets.
see
the St. Mary's.
The St. Mary's Primary School.
To see God in all things.
A simple eyes right by the St. Mary's Primary.
And to wrap up the Western District, we can see the
The Roseau Primary School is coming up next, decked in their formal wear with their formal yellow waistcoats.
Waistcoat,
It
yes.
seems
And
that
they
we
all look
still have a
beautiful.
few Western
Yes, they
District
do.
schools.
Salute by
Lovely.
beautiful
That was a
salute.
lovely
done.
salute.
By the
Beautifully
Roseau
done
Primary School.
with precision.
Yes.
Beautiful indeed.
You can tell they practiced
Well
so
done.
hard.
And look at that mark time.
And in mark time
But we must commend the police officers though that have been working closely with the primary schools.
with the primary schools, yes.
Yeah, they did an awesome job.
Yes, they have been doing a great job. We have to thank them for that. We do need to.
They are followed by the Pioneer.
Now, to conclude the Western District, we have the Pioneer Preparatory Primary School.
And the motto, Ad Astra per Aspera.
Which
Through
means-
difficulties to the stars.
Very good. Through difficulties
To the stars. Well done, Pioneer Prep.
Ad Astra per Aspera. Right now, we will introduce the secondary schools.
And that brought us, the Pioneer Prep
And
took us
of
to the
course,
end of the primary
Mr. Lloyd,
schools.
my alma mater once again.
And my alma mater as well.
The Arthur Waldron
The Arthur Waldron SDA
Academy.
Secondary School is coming up next.
Lovely, lovely.
And we can
Lovely
always
indeed.
expect something
Led by
amazing
Dominica
from
Flag.
the Arthur Waldron SDA.
Look out
Wow.
that.
Wow.
With a unique,
Wow.
Whoa.
always a unique
Wow.
eyes
Wow.
right and
Wow.
salute to the Prime Minister.
Lovely.
What a salute.
What a way to start off secondary schools. Lovely. Well done, Arthur Waldron.
And
Well
they're
done.
followed by the
We
Convent
can
High
see
School.
The Convent.
Convent is
High
next.
School.
And the
Never.
crowd
Whoa,
goes
look at the
wild.
crowd.
It
Huh.
sits. Lovely. Convent High School.
What a
Eyes
salute.
right.
Beautiful. So disciplined.
I see the Dominica Grammar School
Lovely.
coming
Thank
up
you.
next.
And they're
Following the
followed.
Convent High School is perhaps
The Dominica
one
Grammar
of the
School is
best
coming up
schools
next.
in Dominica. And I am sure Honorable Prime Minister can agree with me. We
Dominica
have the Dominica
Grammar
School.
A sound mind in a healthy body. The Dominica Grammar School.
And I can see that after the Dominica Grammar School is my
I
alma
see-
mater,
I
the
cannot see
Castleberry
his face.
Secondary School.
But I know he's beaming with pride. Well done, Dominica Grammar School.
And Dominica Grammar School is now giving the Prime Minister a
Very
salute.
good job.
Well done.
And they are now followed by the Castleberry Secondary School.
Following the Dominica Grammar School, we can see the Cassibus Secondary School.
Castleberry Secondary.
What do you expect from
Radiates
your
the
school?
vision.
Yes, that's my school. And I'm so glad that our
Excellence is not an
eye
act,
is actually
but a
part of our
habit.
film this year.
That's
That's
great.
right.
Oh, yes.
Lovely eyes right. Lovely eyes right. Well
Another
done,
unique
Castleberry.
eyes right by the Castleberry Secondary School.
Castleberry Secondary School.
Well done.
We can now see the
I see Goodwill Secondary School coming up next.
Yes.
Goodwill!
So following the Castleberry Secondary is the Goodwill Secondary School.
In the mustard jackets.
Again, in their formal wear.
Yes.
Good job, Goodwill. Good job.
Mustard.
Look at an awesome eyes right.
And a unique eyes right as well.
Yes. And they are followed by the St. Mary's Academy.
Following the Goodwill Secondary School, we can see the St. Mary's.
The St. Mary's Academy, of course, is always
4H Club Culinary Arts.
wearing their culinary hats in green and yellow.
Right. Well done.
This is the
Well
4H club of
executed
the St. Mary's
by the
Academy,
St. Mary's Academy. 4H.
executing a salute to the Prime Minister as they go by. I see Orion Academy coming up next.
Yes.
Good
So
job.
following
Well
the St. Mary's are the
Right
is
now
the
we can see
Omarion Academy.
the Orion Academy.
And they're
Wow.
now
Great
saluting
job.
the Prime Minister.
Well done, Orion Academy.
Very fascinating.
And they're followed by the Pierre
Pierre
Charles Secondary School.
The Pierre Charles Secondary School.
Again being led by
What
the
beautiful
Dominica
uniforms.
flag
Of course.
And their banner.
and their banner carrying
Led
the
by the
late
Dominica flag,
Pierre Charles,
the
former
banner,
Prime Minister of Dominica.
And the house colors.
Whoa.
Whoa.
This
Wow.
one was
Raising their flags and saluting the Prime Minister as
This is
they go
beautiful.
by.
Well done, Pierre Charles Secondary School.
Beautiful indeed. Quintessential order.
Very.
Followed by the Pierre Charles Secondary School. We can see
Following
the
the Pierre Charles
Portsmouth Secondary
School is the Portsmouth Secondary
And
School.
wisdom through knowledge.
Oh, and here you can actually hear the crowd is
The
cheering on
crowd
to that.
again
school.
cheers for the
Lovely.
Portsmouth Secondary. You can tell which schools
And
are
they're
the most
getting
lit up
ready
right
for the
now.
eyes
Yes.
right. Aye.
Whoa.
Nika is right.
Lovely. Lovely.
Lovely.
Wow.
Lovely.
Beautifully
Beautifully
done.
Secondary
done.
School.
Beautifully done. And they're followed
Crossed
by the
arms.
girls.
Followed by the girls.
Yes.
Crossed
Lead.
arms. Strength pose.
Lovely.
And the salute.
Lovely.
Portsmouth
Secondary School. Always a pleasure looking at the Portsmouth Secondary.
We now have the St. John's Academy.
Straight out of Portsmouth.
Looking
St.
so
John's
diligent.
Academy is approaching the Prime Minister.
Salute.
Salute.
Well done, St. John's Academy. Well done.
The Isaiah Thomas
This is
Secondary
another
School
proud
comes up
moment for me,
next.
as I
Because
introduce
that
another one of my alma
is
mater.
my alma
The
mater.
Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas Secondary School. Learning today for a
Learning today.
brighter
And they're coming out, they're
tomorrow.
matching so professional coming up to the Prime Minister.
Of course.
Isaiah Thomas.
Always
Secondary
in
School.
precision with their
Nicely
house
done.
colors.
And the
And
motto
yeah,
says,
yes.
learning
Today for a brighter tomorrow.
And they're now
the salute.
saluting the Prime Minister. And they're followed by the St. Mary's Academy.
We can now see, approaching us, the St. Mary's Academy.
Ora A. Labora.
Labora.
St. Mary's Academy. Wow.
Let's see what the St. Mary's Academy.
Wow.
The St.
Yes.
Mary's Academy
And they're
is
bouncing.
pulling a bouncing salute
Yes.
to the Prime
Well
Minister.
done, St. Mary's Academy.
Of course, the St. Mary's Academy always has to have a little swag to their,
Good job.
their
Yes.
performance. Always.
Following the St. Mary's Academy, we can see the
The St. Martin School is next with their
Growth and development
with their
in
motto
Christ.
growth and development in Christ.
Yes.
And they're now
Lovely.
saluting,
Saluting the Prime
And
Minister.
wonderfully done by the St. Martin School.
And you can
And
hear the crowd is cheering.
So neat.
wild.
And they're followed by the
Dominica Community High School.
High School, self-reliance.
Carrying their
Dominica
banner
Community
saying
High School,
self-reliance.
with their motto, self-reliance. Simple yet sweet.
And followed by them is the Wesley High School.
Striving for the best.
High school.
The Wesley High School, striving for the best. Wow. Wow. And they're waving their colors proudly.
Waving their colors very.
and they're
And
now
they're led
saluting the
And they're
Honorable
saluting
Prime Minister.
Eyes right. Beautiful.
We can now see the academics.
Straight out of Portsmouth once again.
Academics is next.
Led by the Dominican flag and the bright school uniforms.
And their uniform looks so bright. And actually, it's
Wow,
my first time
wow,
hearing about this
wow.
school, and they're
Wow,
giving the
yeah,
Honorable
yeah,
Prime
yeah,
Minister
School of Learning.
awesome eyes right.
Yes,
Beautifully
with
done.
a very precise eyes right.
Lovely.
And they are followed by the Dominica
Because
State
State
College.
College.
It's the very famous Dominica State College.
Yes, yes. Lovely. Yes, yes. Nicely done, DSC.
DSC doing a salute to the Prime Minister.
A proud moment for us all, Mr. Lloyd. The Dominica State College.
We can now see the ushers approaching the Honorable Prime Minister.
Salute.
The
By the
ushers are now
ushers.
saluting the Prime Minister as they go by.
Thank you for your dedication and commitment to the success of the National Youth Rally. Thank you, ushers.
Thank you so much.
The ushers
You
come
have
from
all
different
done
schools
a
across the
stupendous
island,
job.
wearing
For
red
sure.
sashes across their uniforms.
The ushers are followed by the Northeast Comprehensive School.
The Northeast Comprehensive School is coming up
And we
next.
see them in the distance.
They are a good distance away, but it looks like they are
Preparing
prepping
for the drill.
for a drill to remember.
With their motto, education is freedom.
Embrace it.
The Northeast Comprehensive School.
So approaching the
Education
Honorable Prime Minister
is
is
freedom.
the Northeast
Embrace
Comprehensive
it.
School.
Nicely
Carrying
done.
their motto,
Beautiful.
education is a freeborn embrace
think
it.
I'm-
And also, that is
my
a
high
school
school
that the
uniform.
Honorable
Yes,
Honorable Minister of Education
I'm
last
gonna
taught
say-
before she
I'll be on the
became the
field next year.
Education
Minister. That's true. That's
Yes.
true.
Well done, Northeast Comprehensive. Thank you.
Job well done.
Well
Thank
done.
you so much. So this concludes the performances of the high schools.
So that brings us to the end of the high school performances. Let's not forget our sponsors today by Flo Dominica, Adams Healthcare, Jay's Bookstore, Marigot's Cooperative Credit Union, National Cooperative Credit
now have
Union,
the Scouts,
and Kyrie TV.
followed by the cadets.
Let's not forget that we are also live on Flow TV
So right
channel
now we are looking at
953.
the Cassie.
Also
we are
on
also live on
Scout
radio
Troop.
107.9, 93.1, 91.1, 88.7, and we are also live via Facebook and TV as well via www.kyriefm.com. So approaching the Honorable Prime Minister is the Scouts, I believe,
Yes, that would be the Scouts.
to conclude today's
St.
parade.
Alphonsus Scout Troop,
That's the St. Alphonsus Scout Troop
approaching,
leading.
led by the Dominica flag, getting ready for their salute. Nicely done.
Good job. Right now we can see following
Salute.
that. The Cassibru Scout Troop.
The Castlebrooks Troop is next.
Dominica must be proud to have so many
We are.
potential candidates
We are.
for police officers.
We are. We are proud.
Saluting the Prime Minister.
Is the Cassibus Scout Troop.
Mr. Lloyd, I must admit that this was a spectacular display here today.
Spectacular indeed.
From the north,
To
the
the
south,
south,
the east,
to
and the
the
west. Well represented.
We have seen Dominica pride exuberated today, haven't we?
Very much so. I'm telling you, next year, I'm on the field.
In the meantime, let's just acknowledge our sponsors. Flo Dominica, Adams Healthcare,
Following
Jay's
the Scouts,
Bookstore,
we
Marigot
have
Cooperative Credit
Dominica,
Union, and the National
Cadets,
Cooperative Credit Union.
Corps,
The Dominica Cadet Corps is approaching the field right now, about to make their contribution.
leading the Dominica Cadet Corps is the Scout Band. Thank you very much for the amazing music, although I couldn't sing along. The Scout Band, ladies and gentlemen, St. Alphonsus Scout Band. Thank you.
The St. Alphonsus Scouts Band is leading, drumming away, playing the
Wonderful.
music that we have heard throughout the entire
Saluting the Honorable
presentations for the day.
Roosevelt Skerrit, Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Dominica. Corps Band and the Dominica Cadet Corps.
The Cadet Corps
It is my
will
admonition
conclude the
that you pay
presentations for today.
scrupulous
They are doing the
attention
final
to
presentations.
what's about to happen.
And in simple math time, they have
I don't think you want to take your eyes off of this display.
So the Dominica Cadet Corps is now approaching the Honorable Prime Minister.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dominica Cadet Corps.
Always
Being
with
led by
flair.
their band. I am certainly enjoying this.
Certainly.
Saluting the Prime Minister.
Certainly. Wonderful.
Certainly a musical salute.
And the icing on the cake, Mr. Lloyd. The Maho Scout Troop Band.
And the Maho Scout Troop Band is going to do their own presentation.
The Maho Scout Troop getting ready
to execute their performance.
Approaching the Prime Minister now is the Maho Scout Troop.
a powerful, powerful band indeed. The Maho Scout Troop Band, led by Mr. Davidson John. Wonderful, wonderful.
Certainly a musical salute.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Nicely done. The Maho Scout Troop.
And I can see that the Prime Minister is enjoying that performance. He was indeed clapping.
Exactly.
Lovely. Lovely.
And this concludes our match pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, students, well-wishers, invited guests and dignitaries, the media, to everyone listening at home. I was your host, Lakia Joseph.
And I am Darren Lloyd.
And we bid you good afternoon. And thank you for joining us for this year's National Youth Rally.
And that takes us to the end of our live broadcast of the National Youth Rally today.
Let's all
I've
stand
been your
as we
host,
recognize the
Martin,
departure
along with
Kevin
His
Scott, and it was
Excellency
my pleasure being
Charles
here on
Savary,
Kyrie FM.
President of the Commonwealth
back
of
to-
Dominica.
Thank you,
we take you back to
Mr.
Master Con.
Savary.
And the
And Mr.
departure
Savary.
of Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, Prime Minister of
We
the
thank you
Commonwealth
for staying with
of
us.
Dominica.
And I take you back to Mr. Vidal as he has his final words for you.
Thank you so much, Linda Martin and Kevin Scott. Kevin is a teacher at one of the schools. Was your school on parade, Kevin?
Yes, well, not at one of the schools. I've taught maybe like 3 schools, and they were all on parade.
All right, so thanks much, Kevin. Kevin did it again another year for us, a second time here at the Youth Rally, and you folks did a wonderful job. Thanks to our technician on duty, Yipman Bruno, our camera IT man, making sure that the switching was done well. That's Camilo, and coordinating with our camera guys, making sure that they brought us the exact footage, the exact shots at the right time. Thanks as well to Davis George and to Nigel Victor, and to all our sponsors who make the broadcast possible. Folks, we hope to be with you again tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 right here at the Windsor Park from 4:30 until about 10, 11 in the night. That's how it's going to be. So Steve Vidal taking it back to Master Control. Thanks for making it possible. We now hear from our sponsors. Back to you, DJ Urban, Selector Urban.